Already from those two short interactions, we can very clearly see cultural differences between the three participants. Yes, already we can see very obvious cultural differences. Using the model established by Edward and Mildred Hall, it is clear that Smear fits into the high-context culture, while Wayne and Robert fit into the low-context culture. Exactly. Smear's indirect style of speech when discussing the time of the meeting with Wayne is one of the more obvious characteristics being portrayed. Comparatively, Wayne and Robert are very direct in their conversation style. I think within the two scenes we just watched, some might conclude that Wayne and Robert are being very abrupt. However, it is just a characteristic of their culture. You raised a great point there. I think another thing that should be noted is Smear's use of the word preponed. This is a common Indian English word, used within the workplace. When an Indian worker uses this term, they are referring to something, usually a meeting, that has been brought forward in time. Preponed is, in a sense, the opposite to postponed. This Indian English word, however, can cause a lot of confusion. When Smear used this word in conversation with Robert, Robert was quick to assume Smear meant the meeting had been scheduled later in the day and as a result became frustrated at Smear's lack of understanding. If Robert had been familiar with the Indian English word preponed, this scenario may not have played out the way it did. Let's look at another scene and see what other cultural differences we can pick up on. Great idea.